Hi, welcome to Season 3, Episode 2 of The Weekly Wave. I'm Matthew Lyons.
And I'm Aaron Johnson.
And our special guest here today is Public Outreach Coordinator for Abington Celebrates, Miss Michelle Christian. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great.
Thanks
Thank you
for
for
having
asking.
me.
So this is a little bit of a different interview because without context, there was the trick-or-treat trail.
Yes, there was.
And we did an interview on that, all fine and dandy, but then that was canceled. But then you reached out to us
Yes, we did.
about your new event in place of it.
Yep.
And it's called the Pumpkin Point, am I right?
Pumpkin Point Virtual.
Pumpkin Point Virtual. Okay.
Mhm.
Tell us what the Pumpkin Point Virtual is.
Yeah, so a little background. When we first heard Trick or Treat Trail was canceled, Abington had gone into the red with an uptick of COVID cases. We were strongly advised by the Board of Health that we really shouldn't have the event. It was originally a drive-through event, but there was also a lot of moving parts with it. There was a lot of participants handing, candy or treats to the cars. We were also having a carved pumpkin contest where there was a lot of folks, handing the pumpkins back and forth. There was just too much going on. There was a lot of excitement with the event, and we grew pretty fast, and it was advised by the health department that we shouldn't do that. So we had to put out a cancellation last Thursday after we did the show here. And we put our heads together and we're like, well, maybe we can do the carved pumpkin virtually somehow. And I put out a call to Kevin Tocci and to you guys. And now we have Pumpkin Point Virtual. So we're going to have, we're still going to have the carved pumpkin contest. And we're going to have folks email their carved pumpkins. We're asking families to work together, to turn them in. We're asking for 2 pictures, one with you working on your pumpkin and one of the final pumpkin, and to email that to abingtoncelebrates@gmail.com. And from there, we're going to do a show similar to Abington's Got Talent. We're going to have judges from Abington Celebrates, maybe a couple others. We're not sure yet. We're still putting it all together. And we're going to show the pumpkins, and we have some great prizes as well. And we're going to ask everyone to have their pumpkins in to us by October 27th, by Tuesday. And we'll air it at some point the week next week, before Halloween, we hope. So.
Awesome. So, what's your criteria for the best pumpkin?
Okay, well, we don't, right now, I think we're going to do just the 3 best. I think that's kind of how you guys did Abington's Got Talent. The judging, just whatever you thought was the best at the end was the winner. We do have some rules. Like I said earlier, it's a family event. Inappropriate themed pumpkins, we can't have them. They'll be disqualified. If folks want to use a commercial pattern, that can be used, but we like the original designs. That gives you more points for creativity. We don't want them to be painted or otherwise decorated. We want, a homemade carved pumpkin. That's what we'd like to see. And again, 2 photos, one of the artist and family working on the pumpkin, and then one with the pumpkin, the final product. And along with the photos, we want folks to kind of get creative. We want the names of the artists, as well as 1 or 2, 3 lines about the pumpkin, something fun. Just tell us something fun about yourself, about that, and you'll have a chance to be on the show. And we've got 3 top prizes.
Do you know what the prizes are yet, or no?
They're being worked on, but they'll be very good, I know that.
Is there still time for people who didn't know about the event or companies who didn't know about the event to still contribute?
We had a couple of sponsors for Trick or Treat Trail. For this event, it's Trukey's. Trukey's had a big sale on Saturday where they had the pumpkins for $5 for the whole day. So that was kind of our big contributor there. Just we needed everybody to buy all the pumpkins. And I actually stopped by there today. There was maybe like those 1 pallet left or 1 shelving or whatever left of pumpkins. So they looked like they did pretty good. And then we had a couple sponsors for Trick or Treat Trail that donated. At the time, it was for generators and spotlights. That's not happening now. We did reach out to them, and they said to hang on to it until Christmas, and that was Cream and Dairy Queen, and we're very thankful for that. Speaking of Christmas, we're hoping, Trick or Treat Trail didn't happen. We're planning on a tree lighting. It's still probably too early to really say what we're going to do at this point with everything, with the pandemic, and we just don't know. So,
You mentioned that Trukey's had that great sale for the pumpkins. Was that like a huge influence in deciding to do something like pumpkin carving related?
yeah, they had them $5, and then we also passed out flyers, so we were trying to get people involved there. So we're hoping to get a lot this week, a lot of entries.
And I don't know if I missed it, but what is the deadline to get your pumpkin pictures in?
We need all the pumpkin pictures in and descriptions by Tuesday, October 27th.
Is there a time for that, or?
Midnight.
Okay.
I don't know. The end of the day.
11:59.
At the end of the day. At abingtoncelebrates@gmail.com.
Okay.
All right. So this
Yeah.
event is being held via Zoom.
Via Zoom, yes.
Okay.
Yes, and we'll have judges
So-
from our committee, and might have a couple others. We're still putting all that together. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So mark
Yeah.
your calendars and get to carving your pumpkins.
And I brought you guys
Yes.
yours right here, so I hope you have a theme in mind.
So there's no excuse.
There's no excuse.
There
This-
is
Yep.
no.
You're at the first entry right here.
The
Okay.
weekly. We need to
Yes.
record us actually doing it,
Yes.
like step by step, of the Weekly Wave pumpkin.
Yeah. Viewers, Abington Cam. It's their first
Yep.
submission right here.
All right. Well, I guess we gotta get to carving then.
You should have brought the tools with me.
Thank you for stopping by and telling
Thank
us
you.
about this event.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching, and tune in next week for a brand new episode of the Weekly Wave.
Make sure to follow us on our social media accounts at the Green Wave Gazette and the Weekly Wave.
Stay safe.
Goodbye, everybody.